morning from the streets of Canggu on Raya Canggu, actually right here. I don't know what today's video is about, but you're welcome to join me. Maybe this is just a bonus or a video for the members, not sure. But have to document this because it's a new place. Satu Kalapa. Yeah. Starting the day off with coconuts. And you guys know there's so many places where you can get coconuts here. Coconuts, you get your drinks. Hey, you have cold coconut? Yeah. Gasoline as well. Some of the tops just open, smelling of gasoline. Oh man, I love this place. Ya apa kabar?
Baik.
Baik. No. Balinese, yeah, like I see. Oh, that's good. Ooh, that's very good. And I've been here for a little over a month, I believe. Haven't had a single water yet. Sampai jumpa. It's the way you have to start the day here, y'all. I'm telling you, it'll change everything. Trust me. I've been working on this fruit before 12, and it's from a book called Fit for Life, and I got it from Jesse Itzler, and he said the challenge was to do it for 12 days or 10 days, just fruit before 12, and see if you go back. Trust me, I don't think anyone here will go back. Now, there's exceptions. You might be in a place that has really good food. But other than that, oh no. Crazy, and I hate to say it, the days of Canggu. It's been a pleasure. I will come back and visit my peoples here, but yeah, wow. Yo, and this might sound very cliche. Hey. This might sound very cliche, but I'm gonna say it anyways. When it comes to Canggu, when you're trying to decide where to go, so many people are like, where, Canggu or Ubud? Like that's the only two options, which I almost don't recommend any right now, or anymore. But Canggu screams, look, 3 words only. Canggu screams 3 words, that's it. Look at me. Look at me. Now there's the exceptions, there's great communities. This is a cool gym. I probably would go to this gym if I lived here. But look at me. The restaurants, the gyms, the new villas, all this right here used to be all like that, all rice field. Used to be all rice field. Now, crazy changing. Probably the only little rice field you'll see, but all that where they're building, all that over there was all rice field. Crazy how it changes. And they're just building more and more and more every single day. It's no complaint. I'm sure it'll be beautiful, and it will attract a lot more people, bring in more money for the community, and at the same time, what's for you is for you. Man. Canggu. say it again, visit while you can before the change is so much. You won't really know the difference between visiting here and visiting, at least in the tourist areas, between visiting here and visiting a metropolitan island. Like going to like a Malta or a Ibiza, or, you know, it sounds crazy. The people of Bali haven't changed, but everything else, views like this are few and far between in the tourist sections. That's something to keep in mind. Oh, look at this. One thing that's so interesting, seeing all the cuties and cutos and kids, is that they all know how to walk on the roads and cross the streets. But even more important, the segregation that naturally happens for them, like all the girls together, all the boys together, it's always like that. Every group that I see walking from everywhere. And there's always just a random little kid in the middle that's the smallest with a book bag that's too big for them, and they're just by themselves. Like I said, today's a bonus video, so I'm probably not gonna post this for everybody, but you all who are members, if I only post it for y'all, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. We're gonna be helping out a lot of people. We've been helping out a lot of people, and even more are gonna be helped. A big thank you to you. I appreciate you. Okay, so this is just maybe an hour or two later, finish at the gym. Now packing up to leave here, and gonna give you a little tour as soon as I finish packing the stuff to show you kind of what it's like, what you can get in Bali. For this was $16 a night to stay here. I already put this in another video, but yeah, whether I say this is for members or I just happen to share it with everybody. I want you to see. I know my room is a mess. I know, judge all you like, it's all good. That's what you get, $16. And not bad, but I will say you literally get what you pay for. Like, as soon as I checked into this hotel, the guy at the front was, I already checked in, I paid, got to my room, and then he came to me with a phone on his phone with a translation that said, "Sorry, there's no key to this room." So I've been taking my stuff with me every time I leave the room. I'm checking out now, so it's all good. But just funny. You really do get what you pay for. But yeah. Let's get all this stuff together so we can hit the road today. Because I have a few stops to make. Bring you along a little bit because I think it's good to see kind of how, I hope you can see through these videos how your life can kind of be. Like when you're here, like, I don't recommend you do it like me. I drive around a lot. I probably waste a lot of time. But if it was my last day on the planet, at the end of the day, I always want to think I wouldn't have changed anything. That's how I like to look at it. And I love riding around. Just gives me this peace of mind. I think it's almost like a meditation, so to speak. So, $16 room here. Beautiful. Just got off the pool as well. And yeah. Not bad, right? Like shared kitchen, all that kind of stuff. Not bad at all. Always have boarding shorts because they dry so fast. They need a little bit more time. It's okay. 2 minutes is all you get. And other people live here also. Hey, makasih ya. Perfect. Bagus. Saya jumpa lagi. Oh, you have WhatsApp? Great. Yeah. Makasih ya. Saya jumpa lagi. Decent place, great people here. Now it is a little bit far from the main road, but that's what you get when you have a scooter. It's all good, and they still deliver your food and all that stuff out here. But now there's one stop that we have to make before we leave this Canggu area, and it's a must. I want to tell you, it's my favorite place. I literally ate there twice yesterday, and I'm about to eat there right now before we leave. Trust me, the teriyaki chicken. So right now at a place called Mall Galleria. I've never heard of this mall before. Never heard of it before. But I need to find a bag, but I'm on a mission to find something. And I might be able to get it here. Look at this parking. Now you would think with a scooter, it would be easy to find a parking spot. You would think, right? You would think. Now, one thing I will say, just leaving the parking garage, this is not a place I'd want to eat fish out of. And that's not a filter. That is true dirty. Okay. Let's see what the local mall has to offer here. The only other mall I've been to, I've only been to Trans Studio Mall, the one you guys see, well, some of you guys see more than others. Let's see this one. Aqui, vai acabar. Pachik. All right. There's a lot of shoes here, I will say that. We have one mission though, to find a bag. And I will say, this might be, I'm still trying to prove this. Aqui. I think the fastest way to escape the crowd and tourists is to go to the malls. There's AC, and there literally is no line. I mean, no tourists here, really. And actually, this is something that I actually am coming looking for. We might have found it already. Well, let me just say, this is quite the mall. I actually came here looking for bags. I need some bags. And wow, I was not expecting this. I think I've been maybe going to the wrong mall. Definitely approved. And it's great to see like locals here. It always makes my heart warm. It's not just tourists in the mall area. I actually only have seen like 2 or 3 tourists here. That's it. Okay, so I was able to get a book bag, and now also we're gonna upgrade the housing unit on here. So basically, when you guys see me walk around, I realize a lot of times the camera's like this because this is as far as the reach goes. But now with this, the reach can go higher, so y'all can see at this level as I'm walking around. So it'll be like that without making my arms so tired. So yeah, we're gonna see how this comes out. All for the benefit of the vlog. Okay, so now I'm trying it out like this. Maybe bring another angle to things. I don't know. What do y'all think about it? You can kind of walk around. Yeah.
This one, your original way.
Perfect.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, makasih.
Yeah,
See you on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we're good now. And I think this is gonna be a nice little upgrade to everything. It actually feels easier to hold in my hand. You kind of won't doubt, like when you're carrying a camera around for all the day, it really starts to weigh after a little bit. You know, and actually, I think we might have seen the whole mall, to be honest with you. Makasih. Well, I guess y'all's my first question for you all is, what do you think about, how does this look? Does it seem better for you all? Can y'all see me a little bit easier? Y'all see me a little bit easier on here? I do feel like I'm holding it higher, which is something I want to do. I can literally hold this thing like this. So, I think a good investment. And already I feel myself holding this a little bit more steady. Makasih. Ay! No bagus! Sampai jumpa lagi. And I already feel myself holding this camera more steady than before. So I'm thinking we made a good choice. I realize for me, that's like one of my, I don't want to say my condition, but something I do a lot. It's like I take a while to make a decision sometimes, and then I make the decision, then I question the decision on the way to finishing up what that decision is. That's where a lot of my time is lost, believe it or not. But yeah, on a day like today, need AC because it is hot. And also need to find the bike. It's here somewhere. Somewhere. I mean, just imagine you come here in the middle of the day, you park in the middle somewhere, and you come out, and now it's bikes everywhere. You can't remember where you parked. And literally almost all bikes are the same. They're black Varios or black N-Maxes. And literally traffic. Whew. Literally, I parked in the back row because no one was here. Ah, here's my bike right here. But you can see how that could be easy to lose. All right, let's get out of here. And you know, if there's a lesson that I can pass on to you, I've learned this time in Bali, and I probably learned it before, but I'm really remembering it, is choose when you go out. Like, make that like a conscious decision, meaning like, during the hottest time of the day is usually when there's traffic. Don't go out during those times. Choose that time to be your inside time. Just something that I'm been learning. I don't want to say like the hard way, but I've learned it the hot way. Oh man. No luck. It's okay. It's okay? Okay, so right now I'm back at level 21 mall. In the heatness of the day, it's best to sometimes stop in a little. I know we just left the mall, but it started to get more hot and traffic. And sometimes best to just settle it down in a little local place. If there's not AC, at least be in a place that has some shade. That'll do the trick. And not a bad idea. And I guess y'all can see why, especially here in Asia, I go to places where I can get a little bit of like AC. As much as I try to adapt to the local culture, AC is still important to have. And I still think if you like to come to away from tourists, this mall, even more so than the other one, you can definitely get the more local vibe. I don't even see any gringos here. And it looks like there's like a travel, like a little bit of a travel festival going on. So good to see the Indonesian people starting to travel, embracing, not just having all the boulets and everybody come to y'all's country. And in case you notice, I don't know if it's a stereotype here, people are definitely on their phones, probably more in this culture, than any other culture that I've seen so far. And I live in Mexico, but still. But honestly, sometimes it just feels nice to just walk around in AC. Okay, so this is like probably 2 hours later. Makasih ya. It's probably like 2-3 hours later, and if there's a thought I can share, lovely doctors, studying for doctors, women who I met in Starbucks, if there's something I can share.
Nanti dari kita akan siap membantu
What is it for?
hari ini. Jadi teman-teman nggak usah khawatir transaksinya terlewat. Transaksinya kalau bisa dilakukan di hari ini.
Island.
In Thailand, in Bali, and also in Lombok we have.
Okay.
Your information.
I will tell people on YouTube. Yeah, makasih ya. Sampai jumpa.
Kalau semisalnya mau.
I guess this is all for traveling. Shout out to, I'm not sure what this is for, but all right. Good to see people traveling, but this is like 20, no, it's probably like 3 hours later. And I will say to the 3 lovely young ladies who I met there who are studying to be doctors, appreciate you. And the little thought that I would share is that whatever it is that you're going through, maybe it feels like a struggle or a challenge, to find a way to make sure that you find a way to share it with the world. Like, find a way to share it. I'm gonna set that right there. Find a way to like share it with the world. And I say that because like it might be a challenge for you and a struggle for you, but you know, you need some kind of like, in a sense, like an outlet, like a way to, not to escape, but just to kind of get it out there to the world, because you never know who's watching and can benefit from that, and the opportunities that will show itself for you just by doing it. I see so many people, you're like, well, I don't got it figured out. Yeah, but believe it or not, y'all got to figure it out a lot more than someone who's way behind you, you know? Like Avad? You got to figure out a lot more than a lot of other people. And that's one of the more important things to remember. Sampai jumpa lagi. Look at this guy. That's gotta be hot. But with that being said, this might be the end of today's video. Let's hope my bike is still outside. But Level 21 Mall here in Denpasar is, I highly recommend for you all to come and check it out if you get a chance to. As long as my bike is still out there, I think we're gonna be okay. But like I say, it's like the hottest part of the day. Is best to not be out there sitting in traffic during that time period. Makasih, sampai jumpa lagi. All right, let's hope my bike is still here. And I hope you guys, I don't know if you guys caught that, how the parking is here. Basically in each section, there's like somebody who is like their section. And basically you just, you find them, you pay them, and you park your bike there. That's simple. I don't know how it really works, like what's all the detail in it, but it's something to, that's how it works here. So don't just like think you can sneak and park and run inside, because you do want them to like take care of your bike. And with that, might end today with the sunset and a nice ride home. Appreciate y'all being here.